at EIBnet.com. Well, folks, I hate to be the bearer of this kind of news, but the news is what it is. And this news is from the Washington Examiner. Wages drop only the fifth time in the last 33 years. Average weekly wages fell in 2011, one of only 5 declines since the category was created in 1978 by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. In a just-released review of employment in the nation's largest 322 counties, BLS found that weekly wages dropped over the year by 1.7% to $955 in the fourth quarter of 2011 from a high of $971 in the fourth quarter of 2010. The wage drop comes as employment has increased in a majority of the counties in the last quarter of 2011. They're kidding. Employment has increased? That irony, it says here, makes it the only quarter in history where wages shrunk while employment grew. I'm telling you, if the election were today, it would be a landslide defeat for Obama, and I don't care who Romney picks as his VP. It isn't going to matter. If the election were held today. At the manufacturing news, U.S. manufacturing shrank in June for the first time in nearly 3 years, adding to signs the economy's growth is weakening. That's how the AP chose to characterize it. Production declined. The number of new orders plunged. Good Lord, folks. After 3.5 years of being told by this administration that they have the answers for this, that they have the answers and we're on the rebound, we've turned the corner, we're coming back from the brink. All of this, it's just every policy that this administration has instituted has done great damage. They talked about the manufacturing. We have a little montage of media drive-bys talking about it.
Holy smokes, we haven't been under 50 since July of '09.
The softness in the economy is evident in the ISMs.
The ISM report for the month of June came in weak. That's taken the market down.
A dismal picture this morning.
Below 50 means contraction, not expansion. Manufacturing is the thing that's supposed to be the game changer for our economy.
That was Charles Payne, Fox Business Channel there, the last comment you heard. And he's exactly right. Henry Nostralitis Waxman was on C-SPAN Newsmakers on Sunday morning. They were talking about the economy. One of the panelists was a woman named Kate Hunter from Bloomberg, and she said to Nostralitis Waxman, most people seem to think that passage of the health care law in 2010 contributed to the Democrats losing control of the House that year in the midterms. I'm wondering, do you think that trade-off was worth it, getting the health care law passed and losing the House?
If that were the trade-off. But look, the president inherited a terrible economy. We were hemorrhaging jobs in 2008 when he got elected. So by the time he took office in 2009, we had over 10% unemployment. We had the banks frozen. They couldn't deal with their assets. The economy has not recovered. Some people call it a recession. I think it's a depression.
It's a depression. The Democrats are tweeting about manufacturing, and they are, I kid you not, 10 reasons Walmart is responsible for the decline of American manufacturing. That's what the Democrats are tweeting. Walmart's responsible for it. How can that be? Walmart depends on people manufacturing stuff so they can stock it. But I thought the private sector was doing fine. That's what Obama said. Private sector is doing fine. Now it's Walmart's fault. Now the fires. That's global warming. Yep.